Hi, this is Sovereign, and welcome to the Red Lantern. Alright, so we have completed all but one of the dog stories. The only dog's story we haven't completed is Slayer's. And again, Slayer was kind of part of the original team. So was Gale too, but Slayer was also part of the original team. And when I found out, basically, essentially, exactly as, as I think I mentioned it back in Finn's run, essentially, you have to put the dog as the lead dog in order for the story quest to activate and focus on them. So we'll go ahead and got that done for everybody but Slayer so far. And we're pretty much gonna hop right into it. Like I said, I think this will be the last episode. I may decide to do a additional run after this, just to see if I can grab a few more encounters. Why not, really? But as far as dog storylines go, this is really it for the dog storylines, and then we will have officially every dog with all their accessories. So I guess we'll go ahead and we'll get started there. Alright, you telling me we can't adopt any more dogs? And I think this time we will take Noodle, and we'll take Iggy, because the other two are going to be Stilton and Slayer. And then the lead dog will be Slayer. Yep.
Are we ready for what's out there?
I like to change up the dogs when I can. I think the only two dogs who've been on every single run are Chomper and Stilton. Chomper, obviously, he goes on every run because he's the main dog of the story. And Stilton's been on every run because he gives me a lot of food.
Where to?
Huh.
But last time I took Bodega and Barkley, so this time I wanted to take Finn and Iggy.
Oh, great.
A squirrel.
Please don't see it, Chomper. I know you love them, but just try to ignore it. He sees it.
I'm gonna go look at it.
See,
not because I want
he's just
Chomper to
living
eat
his
it.
life.
Because I want it to wink at me, and then I can wink back, which I didn't know was an
He seems
option.
unperturbed by us, pups. Chomper, you, on the other hand, seem very perturbed. Is this your nemesis?
unbothered.
Wait, did it just
for real.
wink?
I speak
Since I
wink,
can't
I'm gonna
speak
wink
squirrel
back.
with my mouth, I'll try with my eyes and wink. Did I just say that out loud? You are really starting to lose yourself out here.
Wait!
Oh.
I thought we were gonna be friends!
So I'm not really sure what that did to me.
I think we're done
Just
here. Let's go.
winked at a squirrel. Although sometimes I do that to my dog. I'm not sure if your dog's ever done little blinky winky thing. If you have a dog, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But sometimes it's you just search dog and they wink, and then I'm like, oh, so you want me to wink back or something? And I do, and then she looks at me like I've offended her greatest
We
ancestors.
found a moose. We could use a few good meals.
We're gonna go check it out. At the very least, we'll check it out.
Don't mind us.
Yeah, I'll wait to see if it gets closer. Hopefully this doesn't.
Fine. Back to the
I
trail.
could have used the food.
Hey, pups.
I'll have to
Ready
hunt
to
the
go?
next thing I see. But with cats, it's kind of the direct opposite. So for cats, it's
Fork in the
one of
road.
their
Where to?
languages, quote unquote,
Huh.
is if you really blink at them, but slowly. Apparently, it's allegedly supposed to be a sign of trust between you and your cat. An elk.
Oh, you pups see that?
Oh, it's caribou.
It's a caribou.
Let's hunt it. I haven't a single idea between the difference. Oh, I guess I can tell the
Just
difference because their
stay
antlers are
there.
different and their fur is different. Please work.
Thank you, caribou. We
Thank
appreciate
God.
you. Now for the part I like less. I'll meet you back at the sled, pups. Hey, pups. Some more food. I wouldn't mind a snack. Four
Oh yeah,
bullets
we gotta
left.
stop and eat.
Let's go,
We'll camp
Chopper.
soon. You see, that kind of tells you how much attention I've been paying to the actual animals I've been hunting in this game.
Let's rest.
Because the caribou antlers
This is
aren't
a
as
good spot to
pointed,
rest.
and they have all that white, they have that white, I'll call it a mane, I guess. They have that white mane around them, and the
Fire would be
elk
nice.
do not. They're also a
I
little
can't wait to
thicker
feel
if
the
I
warmth
remember
on my
correctly.
face.
The elk I think are a little thicker. We're gonna eat the food.
Maybe we should eat. I'm ready to cook some food.
Munch, munch, munch. Yeah. No, I don't need to waste a meat like that. Oh, noodle. It's Slayer. We'll pet Slayer.
Ah, come here, buddy.
I just gotta make sure that I pet the dog I'm trying to do the story for every single time, otherwise
Food time.
there's a
Chow
chance
down,
I
pup.
miss something. Because for a few of these dogs, you don't have to pet them. Like, I think Bodega's in Barclay's story, like, you didn't have to pet them in order to advance the storyline.
Back on the trail? All right.
But for,
Well
like,
done.
Finn, you definitely had to come into the camp and at least try to pet them. And the same thing with, not Stilton, maybe Stilton, but definitely the same thing with Gail. You had to come and pet her and talk to her and be like, you can't just be rushing in like that in order to get her story to progress to where it was.
Is that a squirrel up there? Why is it running
Is
so...
it a squirrel? Oh, it's a weasel.
It's a weasel.
I don't think I need to look at the weasel. Like I said, the reason you'll see me in this particular run, or you've been seeing me in the last few runs, where I've been going into
Open
encounters
road. Where to?
with not the
Jay!
intent to really hunt the animal I'm going to look at, like the way I usually did in the beginning of the game, but just what is that? That's not anything, right? No, it's not. It's a tree. But just to look, like that's an elk.
An elk. It's so majestic. You okay, Slayer? You're looking a little more skittish than normal.
Wait, I said I was gonna check it out.
Slayer, you can't just run from it. Okay, fine. We'll leave this one. But you have to face your fears sometime.
Yeah, that's the start of Slayer's story. It's the elk. So
There's something in that tree.
the porcupine. We don't need to check out that porcupine.
Yeah, let's ignore it.
Yeah, so I've been going to encounters not just to hunt particularly, because a lot of times I'm actually going on food, and I do have that trap I can always set out because I always bring Sultan with me.
Let's go.
Gee,
But to go see if there's an encounter that I can do that's different from what I've seen before, and then hopefully at some point get
It looks like there's
a
something out
check
there.
mark in the box that is different than one of the ones we had before.
Are you okay?
We're gonna shoot this thing. Hey, it's that zombie. It's the zombie thing we talked about that, like,
This isn't
episode
a
3
zombie
episodes
thing,
ago?
Right? I don't want to be
3
undead.
episodes ago, I think.
I'm back.
That was an interesting
got some
episode.
more
If you haven't
meat.
seen it, you should definitely go watch it. You should definitely go watch all the episodes. I mean,
3 bullets
why
left.
wouldn't you want to be in the know?
All right. Let's mush on.
Maybe I said something super cool. I definitely said something super cool. Especially in the very first episode. Especially the first episode. I said so many cool things. You should go check out that episode. And then definitely totally don't get hooked or do get hooked on the series and watch the whole thing. We're gonna be shameless about it.
What was that?
Ooh.
Hey,
Let's go
Slayer,
find
it's
out.
okay. I'm sure it's nothing.
Can I go check it out, please?
Okay, I heard it again.
Let's follow it. Oh, this is I did this encounter last time too.
Was that you? Slayer, it's just an elk. It's okay. I've got you.
Slayer is not a fan. I'll scare it away though.
we're not afraid of you. Get out of here.
Slayer is a strong, independent woman who fears no elk. Ready, Slayer? Help me out here. Grr.
Grr. Oh, there she
Be gone.
is.
See, girl, you got this.
You're the top of the food chain. Confidence doesn't have to be intimidation.
Never back down. They can tell you're ready for them. They can't intimidate you.
Yeah.
You pups do okay? Ready to go?
I feel like they've changed some of the wording around for some of the things that are happening
Let's set up camp as soon as
in
we
the
can. Should we
game.
camp?
Like, I feel like I don't know.
This looks
I
pretty
feel like
good.
I've seen some of the wording like differently before.
You did
Granted,
it,
it's
buddy.
been not. Aw.
You faced down an elk out there. Oh, I know you were scared, but you've got me, okay? I'll help you face down whatever is out there. And I've got you to help me do the same.
That's so nice.
Get back on the trail?
So hopefully the next time that
Let's
we
get
see an
back out
elk, she won't be so scared and we can actually check it out. Maybe that's one of those things we have to see to do a little check mark.
Let's go.
Why didn't I feed the dogs there?
G!
I had every opportunity to feed both myself and the dogs. And it did not take it. That's great. So I do have to stay tired for Gail's story. Just because, as you've seen, there's that, like, manhole cover that pops up. Now, I think this is, like, caribou? Yeah, it's caribou. Oh, yeah, it's
Pup, see
caribou.
that? I think it might be time to get us some food.
Yeah, let's go follow it. Oh, this thing again, yeah.
This is gonna be a tough shot.
And I've made this shot
Just
every single time
breathe.
so far, though. This will be the one time I don't make it, just because I said that. That's how it works, right? Yeah. I'll wait for it on the next pass. Oh my gosh.
It's all just practice. Phew, I got a hike ahead of me.
You know, I have made worse shots than that. I know, I've made better shots than that. And not
Meal
made
ready
it,
to
so
go.
I don't really know what constitutes a good shot in this game. Maybe it's like
got
certain
2
interactions,
bullets.
you'll always get it.
Let's
But
go,
there's
Chopper.
also, well, I mean, I guess if I like completely missed the thing, maybe not. So now we're gonna camp so I can actually feed the dogs, which is what I should have
Should we
done the
camp?
last time that I camped.
Take a break, pups.
We're also gonna pet Slayer here too, just to make sure that everything is Gucci.
You can't keep running from things, you know? Well, considering how fast you are, maybe you can. But at some point, you have to face your fears. Know what you're up against. Okay, I'll stop telling you what you know. How about some scratches?
Yeah. Alright, time to... Like I said, I'm not
Fire
gonna
would be
sleep
nice.
because I
I
want
can't wait
that
to feel the
manhole
warmth
cover
on
to
my face.
appear so I can make sure that I get Slayer's story done.
Maybe we should eat. I'm ready to cook some food.
I guess if I knew I wasn't sleeping on this run anyways, I could have brought somebody else with Stone. Like, why would I? Look at him. Look at such a good boy. I don't have a favorite dog, by
Food
the way.
time! Chow down, pups.
My player character, the person I'm playing as does, it's clearly Chopper is her favorite dog, but I don't have her favorite dog. I like all the dogs for different reasons.
Get back on the trail? Ready to go?
I personally think the prettiest dog is Gale, because I just like the way that she looks, but that's not necessarily mean she's my favorite dog. I love all the dogs very equally.
Fork in the road. Where to?
G!
Everyone's equal. I say that, but I'm sure I'll go back and...
control a river of this size. How much
Yeah, I'll
food is
fish.
just
There's no
traveling
reason to...
beneath
No,
us?
I guess
It
there's
looks
no
like
reason
there's
to
an opening
fish.
up ahead.
No, there's a
It
reason to
looks
fish.
solid enough to hold us. Let's see what we can catch.
Yeah, at least the ice will hold us.
And now
It's like the really most important thing,
It's
right?
definitely
I feel like I'm gonna say like, I don't have a favorite dog, but I'm gonna go back through this like a year from now and be like, oh, that was kind of obvious, wasn't it? Or I'll be like, maybe that was the favorite dog.
Oh, hey, a bite! I didn't even get to think about how bears get to fish yet. Well, back at it. Hey, look what... We've got some
Found
more meat.
food.
Let's be safe out there.
Starry sky. Always be looking up at this thing because I think it's gorgeous. I don't get to see because I have so much light pollution where I'm at. I don't get to see things like that. I have to go travel to like a dark skies area to see views like this. And for a while, it didn't matter how dark it was. I couldn't see it because my glasses were like 4 years out of date.
Chopper, don't get any bad ideas. You
Here's
already
a
have one,
skunk.
don't you?
It's a skunk. Oh,
What in the...
but I've already seen that interaction. Maybe you get different interactions when you miss a shot, because I've never
Alright,
tried
let's keep going.
intentionally missing a shot, because the bullets are so
Jake!
rare. Like, I've never ever had a reason to intentionally miss a shot. Unless I've
Looks like
accidentally
we
missed
have a
one.
lone birch tree up ahead, pups.
We don't really need to go.
Nothing to waste time or hunger on right now.
That's
Let's
true.
keep going.
That's really it. Nothing, no reason to waste time or hunger. Oh, what is that? I've got 13.
It's far away, but it's here. What should we do?
Check it out?
Okay, Pops, stay nice and quiet.
Let's see what's going on. Is it gonna walk
That's
away?
the opposite of what I wanted. Fine, let's leave.
Alright. Wasted hunger on that. That's alright, though. Yeah, we're
Thanks for
doing
waiting,
alright on food.
Ready
so,
to go?
I'm not, like, super concerned, because 13 food is, like, 2600 hunger bar, and I don't even have 26 hunger bar there. Because every time I cook or eat something, it gives
progress.
2. For both me and the dogs. That's out there.
Looks like we've got another elk watching us. It's okay, Slayer. You know how to handle them now.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh, nice. Let's just watch it.
Wait, Slayer!
Oh,
Okay, yeah, you did good.
hey, at least she found her confidence, and I think that was one of the things I
back.
had to do.
I think we're done here. Let's go.
I will stay tired, but I will
Let's look
camp
for a good
one
spot to
more
camp.
time.
I'm
Just
glad
make
you're
sure-
ready to face your fear, Slayer, but just because you're not afraid doesn't mean you have to take risks. It's
better
so
have
you
the
can
opposite
take
problem.
risks when you need to, but you don't need to seek them out. I should have probably given myself that advice before we came out here, but if I had, I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have known that I might actually be able to do this. And if I can do this, what can't I do? Sometimes you have to know the right path will find you.
Find you.
Yeah, you get it, Slayer.
That's cool, though. I'm glad she's learning all these life
Let's take a
lessons
break.
from her dogs. Not that dogs can't teach you
Take a
life
break, pups.
lessons. In fact, I'm pretty sure my dog has taught me life lessons. You know.
Okay, just because we've gotten past the facing your fears part doesn't mean you need to seek them out. I know you can handle yourself, and you know that too. You're definitely ready for anything now. You just had to realize that too.
It's true. Alright, feed the dogs, feed myself, and then we'll get back out on the
Food
trail.
time! Chow down, pups.
And kind of like this lady was saying, you know, if you do something that's really hard for you, and it kind of like I've said
Fire
this
would be
whole
nice.
playthrough. I've said it like
least I'm
probably
well
3 times
practiced
in this
with fire
playthrough. I'm
starting.
tired of hearing it. But if you,
I'm ready to cook some
for
food.
starters, if you could do something when you don't want to do it, you're already doing so much better than you were. You're already doing so much better than you were. That's a complete sentence there.
Back on the trail?
You know, but also when it comes out to things like this, where you're like really
Ready to
like
go?
something like this is kind of insane. This is kind of like an insane life move to make. You know what I mean? Just going from like living in a city to like out in the Alaskan wilderness, hunting and gutting and cooking, like not even cooking, but like, you know, like hunting and gutting like all your own meat and whatnot. It's kind of an insane move to take. You know what I mean? This is like something you do after
Okay,
like
so
a loved
there's
one has
just a
died.
creepy
You got like a divorce or something. But you know, like if you can only push your limits, you find out what you're made of.
Closer.
And if you push your limits far enough, you get to a point where like if I could do that, like she said, what can't you do? Like there's nothing that you can't do.
Oh, hey.
I haven't gotten one of these in a
wolf
while.
friend. It's okay. You can stay over there. We don't
But we've
mind.
got Noodle.
Mush, mush.
Noodle's friends with the wolves.
Ah! Let go!
Shame.
Okay, we can patch this.
That's alright. I'm already pretty tired, so I don't think it'll take anything
mush
from
on.
me. I do have to
Let's
stop
look
at
for
camp
a
again
good spot to camp.
just to patch myself up because I'm.
Let's take a break.
So this is about to
We
eat
should
up
be
a
able to take care
lot
of ourselves here.
of... I'm gonna patch myself up. That's really what this is for. I'm still not gonna sleep because, A, I think we're pretty close to the end of the trail.
Get back on the trail?
I do need to...
Ready to go?
I do need to get this I think I do need to get this last thing with Slayer. But now it's gonna have to be me stopping. Just to...
Oh god! That could have smashed the river.
give us
Could be an okay
enough
spot to fish.
energy.
Let's keep going.
I've got enough food to do it too, I believe. The only bad part about me not resting is that the dogs also don't get to like sleep
Good work.
in the way that I would like them to. So now I've got to
We'll make
camp
a camp
again
at the next safe spot.
to feed them. If it doesn't give me this like manhole thing, I'm gonna be so mad.
Hey, a bunny!
A bunny. Is this the cuteness defense mechanism? It is.
So,
It is cute.
like, your family, or... Right, you have no idea what I'm saying. Kinda feels like you're judging me. One day,
I'm gonna
one of
leave.
you will understand me. Or I'll
Look
pretend
how
you do.
she's been talking to the animals this entire time.
You pups
I mean, no
okay?
hate, but
Alright,
it's like,
let's mush on. Let's take a break.
yes, because I gotta feed the dogs.
This is a
I was
good
like,
spot to
break.
rest.
Alright. It probably won't even give
Food
me the thing. I
time.
don't think I...
Chow down, pups.
maybe it's not required to complete her story. I just don't want to risk it.
Get back on the trail.
Back on the trail.
Alright, let's mush on.
Back on the trail. It actually doesn't look like it's taking any more hunger from me. It was. I guess I was talking about the dogs. I get exhausted. It takes more from the dogs when they cross the trail marker. Yeah, like that took 2. How close am I again? So this is what happens when you don't sleep your entire run.
Rabbit's supposed to be a delicacy. What do you think, pups?
We don't need it.
Do your
though.
thing, bun.
So we're gonna leave it be. The problem is that we cross these trail markers like every 50 feet, so it's gonna be like, alright, 2 red things, we're gonna
Progress.
camp.
Ha!
It's like I just camped, but now I gotta camp again.
Let's look for a good spot to camp.
And why do we have to camp again? Because I don't want to see what happens when I cross the trail marker and I only have 2 bars left.
You pups see that?
We do see
On
that.
by. Let's rest. This looks pretty good.
Oh my gosh, I'm down to... Okay, I am gonna sleep. Just because I don't...
Time to
I
get
don't
some
think
rest.
I need it.
Well, shall we?
I don't think I need it.
All right, everyone.
Yeah, everybody should be feeling better. I don't think I need it to complete the story. I
Food
think already
time.
completed her story,
Chow down, pups.
technically.
Fire would be nice.
I know, I did that whole thing and I was like, I'm not gonna sleep, I'm not gonna
At least
sleep,
I'm
and then I
well
ended up
practiced in
sleeping.
fire start.
That's alright. I didn't want to risk it
Maybe
though.
we should eat. I'm ready to cook some food.
Because like I said, I don't think I need it to complete the run. And if I did, well, that would just be disappointing. It would just be disappointing. I'll just do it again.
Get back on the trail. Let's get back out there.
Alright, yeah. And it's daytime. Well, like I said, I'm almost at the cabin anyways. Like, I
coming
think
into
I
your
only
own out
had...
here.
Oh, it was right there. And I did complete her story because I just saw that little notification. You saw it too. Little notification popped up. But nothing new. Yeah, nothing new happened. I just got her sticker. So yeah. There was that. That was all in the journal. Then we're gonna go pet the dog. We're gonna go pet... Or we're gonna go at her accessory.
Welcome home.
Nice.
I How are you pups doing?
Alright, we'll go equip Slayer's accessory. It's earmuffs.
Slayer, you look
That's
happy.
so cute. It's just cute, is what it is. It really is just adorable. Alright, and that is all the dog stories completed from the fucking OGs, Chomper, Finn, Stilton, Slayer, Gale, to Barkley, Bodega, Noodle, Iggy. Yeah, that is all the dog stories completed. I think I will go ahead and I'll do one more episode where I make a final, just a training run, just to see if I can grab some of these last few things that are out there. If I can't, that's fine, but I want to do at least one more. But yeah, that is all the dog stories completed. We've got it all completed, except for the things we have to go find. So I think I will do one more episode of this, and then we will call it a playthrough. We'll call it a playthrough. We'll be done. But until I see you in the next episode, just remember, always feel free to like and subscribe. If you like the content, want to see more content, you gotta subscribe, because I'll be here making playthrough content and other games as well. Just a reminder, I do have an Instagram. I do post teasers. As of the date of recording, which is the 6th, I posted a new teaser about Noodle's story. So if you follow my Instagram, you would have seen it, and you would have known that it was coming up. However, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode.